State Board Hair Removal by Tweezing and Simulated Soft Wax is a CosmoReady video production. Verbal instructions. You will perform hair removal of the eyebrow by tweezing and using simulated soft wax. You will demonstrate hair removal from one eyebrow by tweezing. You will demonstrate hair removal from the other eyebrow using simulated soft wax. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will be instructed individually by the examiner to demonstrate the tweezing and soft wax procedures. This is an untimed section. Do not begin to demonstrate the tweezing and soft wax procedures until instructed individually by the examiner to do so. The instructions will be repeated. When the examiner comes over to you, you will step toward your station and sanitize your hands before reaching for your gloves. Anytime you step back to the client, you have to sanitize your hands. Sometimes sanitizer can make it difficult to put on your gloves, so be aware of that and work it in really well before you put the gloves on. After you get your gloves on, you will apply antiseptic to the eyebrow area. In this case, I need to get my antiseptic out of my universal supply box. Anytime you go into your universal supply box, you have to sanitize your hands first. Taking a cotton pad, spray your antiseptic onto the cotton pad away from your client. Again, sanitize every time you come back from the trash. With my tweezers and my cotton, and I'm going to stretch the skin and remove individual hairs in the direction of growth. It's good to do 3, 4, or 5 so that they can see that. Putting my tweezers to be disinfected and my cotton in the garbage. Now, if you notice you're running low on cotton pads, you can actually tear them in half, and that way it'll extend your cotton and you won't have to go back into your universal kit. You're going to wipe with antiseptic and you are done with tweezing. Now you'll go right into hair removal with simulated soft wax. First step, use antiseptic on the area. After we apply the antiseptic, we have to dry the area. So the way that you're going to dry it is by using another dry cotton pad. And I did that again. I tore that so I had extra cotton. Now we need to test the wax on ourselves prior to putting it on the client. Test on your inner wrist and remove what you tested with one of your little strips, and that goes into the trash. Now we'll apply the wax to the client. Use very little wax. This is Vaseline, so you don't need a lot. You can apply your wax under the eyebrow or over the eyebrow, but it will be the full length of the eyebrow. Now you apply your strip and you will remove in the opposite direction. stretch the skin and remove your strip. You can put pressure down, but that is not anything that you're graded on at State Board. Making sure you sanitize your hands every time you come back to the client will be graded. When you're done waxing, you'll apply more antiseptic. And close up your wax. After the antiseptic is your post-epilation product. In this case, it would be like a cooling gel, so make sure that you have it labeled appropriately. Apply your cooling gel to the area, and then you're going to clean up your work area. Remove any supplies that you have not used. Anything that's sitting out should be thrown into the garbage. So in this case, I take my little wax and I put it in the to be disinfected bag. Everything else is in the trash. Step back to indicate you have finished. State Board Hair Removal by Tweezing and Simulated Soft Wax has been a CosmoReady video production.